How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish?
Bro.
How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish?
How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish?
Bam! Whew. I just embarrassed myself there, so enjoy. Hello and welcome to my very first Q&A. Now, a couple days ago, I announced that I'm going to do my very first Q&A on my social media platform. Now, if you haven't followed my social media yet, please follow them. Links in the description down below. Follow them. Anyway, I've got all my questions here on my laptop, and without further ado, let's go to the first question. How do you feel when you write a poetry? Sometimes I write my poem based on my feelings. Sometimes I write my poem based on what I see or what I listen. My poems like Transparent as Glass and Reborn, which I'll put it right here, is some of the poems that are based on my feelings. Like Transparent as Glass, when I was writing that poem, I was angry at the time. I was depressed. I was in tears while I was writing them. The things that was written in the poem is deep and dark. And if you want to check the video about the poem's Transparent as Glass, I'll put the link right here. Meanwhile, poems like Only in Dreams and Shine, it was written after I was inspired by something. I wrote Shine after I saw a cover from a children's book which shows, I will put a cover right here, which shows a moon hugging a sun, and it instantly sparks my brain to write a mini story about two friends who are very different to each other, but they still can keep their friendship alive. Meanwhile, for the poem Only in Dreams, it's simply from the TV show Sex Education.
Dreams aren't real. That's why they're called dreams.
What are the things that you can do today but you cannot do 1 year ago? I actually cannot think what. Well, I can say I'm able to speak a little bit of Dutch now. I've always wanted to learn Dutch since 5 years ago, but I was just too lazy to learn it until last year, where I pushed myself and I say to myself, do it now or you're not going to learn it at all. Mijn Nederlands is slecht, maar ik zal het verbeteren. Ik hou van Nederland en ik zal je dag bezoeken. Goedemiddag en dank je. Clap? This dude literally just said clap. How fast is the track? What are the other things that you would do if YouTube wasn't a thing? I will still write some stories or write other stuff like poetry, a movie screenplay, but the other thing that I've been wanted to do since I was a child is actually to be a volunteer. Now I know it sounds ridiculous because I'm the opposite side of being a volunteer, but yeah, it's been one of my dreams since I was a child is being a volunteer. I can go out there and help people in need. That is something that I really want to do. What is your plan for the next 10 years? Well, I will be 100% honest with you that I have no fucking idea about where my life is going to take me. It's like living my life on the edge of a cliff. I just never think about my future or even my past. I'm like, okay, I'm doing what I'm doing, and if what I'm doing right now is working, then another door will open for me. So what I'm going to do is just work hard and look around. That's it. But if I could think of a plan, here's the plan. Finish film school by 2023. Hopefully I'll build more audience on YouTube, and hopefully I've saved some money, and then probably I'll move to Australia buy or rent a house there. If I could, I'll build a tiny house, my dream tiny house. Build a gaming setup, pay for a decent Wi-Fi with a decent speed connection, start making content like gaming content. I'll probably start streaming too and do other stuff too, like making films with my friend. Yeah, that is my dream plan for the next 10 years. Is filmmaking really your passion? Ooh, some of these questions are juicy, you know? Filmmaking is one of my passion, but is it my biggest passion? Nah, I would not say it is my biggest passion. My biggest passion is still to be a content creator. Like the mainstream side is just my B plan. If I could choose between being a filmmaker or being a content creator, I would definitely choose being a content creator. Thoughts on going to university? Well, let me tell you something. If you want to go to university, then go to university. If you don't want to go to university, then do something else. Here's the thing. If what you want to do requires to go to university, then you should go. Say like you want to be a doctor. You cannot just go to a hospital and apply there without showing any of your certification. You need those papers. But say like me, in a film school, do I really need to go to film school? I will say no. Yes, learning in university will give you more depth about something, but I believe that nowadays everything could be found on the internet. Like, come on, if you're still saying that you need those certification for you to find a job. I mean, like, that are the one thing that I really want to change from people's perception. Like, I want to make them, hey, open your eyes and look around. There are lots of other people that are better at what they do. But yeah, do what you love, do what you gotta do. Who is your celebrity crush? Easy question, Jennifer Aniston. Ooh. She's still so beautiful. I mean, from the show Friends, she'll always be my number one.
Well, first he told me he liked how I looked.
How long would you do YouTube? As long as I enjoy it, then I'll do it as long as I can. Next question. Why did you stop posting gaming videos? Back then, I don't have a PC that was good enough for me to play the game that I wanted to play. I mean, the range of game that I want to play was very limited. Also, the internet was just so bad. Like, I mean, I could not play an online game without getting any lag. Especially for me when I was recording Fortnite videos and TF2 videos. It's just insane, the lag is insane. But I will say this, I have an amazing gaming laptop now. If I have a fast internet speed and a gaming setup, I promise you I'll make gaming content again, and who knows, I'll try streaming. Do you have any issue from making friends on the internet? I don't have any trust issue with my internet friends right now, but that doesn't mean you could let your guard down. It is hard enough to see whether your real friend is lying to you or not. So if you want to make new friends from the internet, I say you have to double your guard up. For me, life is as simple as this. I give you my trust and it is up to you whether you want to keep the trust or you want to break the trust. Right now, there are some of my internet friends that I slowly try to push them away of my life just because they, break the trust that I gave to them. But my advice, don't let your guard down. Anyways guys, that's all for today's Q&A, and if you want me to do more, please make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. But other than that, remember to be good guys, and I will see you again in a funny paper. Peace.